Hello friends and welcome once again to e-classroom of Ahmednagar College Junior Wing. Today once again we are here to study our subject bookkeeping and accountancy. In that we are studying our ongoing chapter bills of exchange, an instrument which is used by a person who is a creditor and who has to take some money from others. For that purpose, that instrument is used. Bill of exchange is drawn on drawee by drawer. After that, bill is accepted by drawee. After acceptance, it is retained by either retained by a drawer with himself, or maybe he can go to bank and discount that bill with bank. Also, he can endorse that bill to the name of another person, and on maturity, that bill may be honored. That means payment of that bill will be made, or maybe dishonor. Also, maybe dishonor expenses, that is, noting charges, may be paid by drawee, or maybe by the endorsee. Now, here again, one condition we have to study today. One case where a bill is renewed, maybe renewal after dishonor of bill. Drawer can renew that bill with acceptance of drawee. So let us start with our next point, that is renewal of bill of exchange. Preparation of a new bill by cancelling original bill is known as renewal of bill of exchange. The procedure of renewal of bill or preparation of that renewed bill is the same as for the new bill. The bill is renewed in various conditions, maybe when it is dishonored or maybe with mutual understanding. When drawee is not be able to honor the bill on the due date, he can request a drawer to cancel the bill, original bill, and draw a fresh bill for a further extended period, maybe for entire amount or maybe for part of that amount. But drawee has to pay interest over the amount and can be paid along with part payment or with the new bill. We are going to study in detail with example. Steps in renewal of bill. How bill is renewed? Cancellation of dishonor of bill. First bill or original bill which is dishonored, it is cancelled due to dishonor. Then interest due on balance. Interest amount for that dishonor of bill. Receiving or paying of part payment. Sometimes what happens, the renew of that bill is not made for entire amount. Suppose for example 20,000 of original bill which is dishonored, 10,000 is paid by drawee, and for rest of the 10,000 amount, new or renewal is made, bill is renewed. So it is called as part payment, drawing and acceptance of new bill. Then for the rest of the amount, new bill is drawn by drawee. The procedure is same and which is accepted by the drawee. मित्रांनो, इथं आपण रिन्युअल ऑफ बिल म्हणजे काय हे पाहत आहोत. रिन्युअल म्हणजे काय, तर थोडक्यात नवीन बिल तयार करणे किंवा नूतनीकरण करणे. आता याच्यामध्ये रिन्युअल ऑफ बिल ऑफ एक्सचेंज काय प्रोसिजर असते, जे नवीन बिल बनवतो आपण, बिल ड्रॉ करतो आपण, कशा प्रकारे स्पेसिमन असतं ते आपण पाहिलेलं आहे. त्या स्पेसिमननुसार बिल तयार केलं जातं. मात्र ओरिजिनल बिल जे आहे ते कॅन्सल केलं जातं आणि त्याच्या जागेवर त्याच अमाऊंटचं किंवा पार्ट पेमेंटचं अर्ध्या अमाऊंटचं बिल तिथं तयार केलं जातं. त्यालाच आपण काय म्हणणार आहोत, रिन्युअल ऑफ बिल. इथं काय आपण स्टेप्स पाहिलेले आहेत रिन्युअल ऑफ बिलच्या. कॅन्सलेशन ऑर डिसऑनर ऑफ बिल, पहिलं बिल कॅन्सल होणार आहे, डिसऑनर होणार आहे, इंटरेस्ट ड्यू असणार आहे त्यावर, त्याच्यानंतर रिसिव्हिंग पेइंग ऑफ पार्ट पेमेंट अँड ड्रॉइंग अँड ॲक्सेप्टन्स ऑफ न्यू बिल. For that purpose, let us see some specimen journal entries for renewal of the bill. Accounting treatment in the books of drawer and drawing. There are transactions given. Let us see cancellation of old bill or dishonor of bill. Now, in various conditions, when the bill is cancelled, original bill, the bill may be retained by the drawer, the bill may be endorsed by the drawer, the bill may be sent for collection. In various circumstances, there will be various journal entries. So let us see in the books of drawer, drawings account debit. Again, drawing will be debtor for that drawer. So drawings account debit, two bills received. If bill is retained, two bills receivable account, to bank account, or to bill sent for collection account, or to endorsees account, whatever the condition is. Being old bill cancelled for renewal. In the books of drawing will make just one entry, bills payable account debit to drawers account, because once again drawer is going to be creditor for drawing. Second entry, interest due on balance amount. Drawings account debit to interest, interest account debit to drawings account. Here, to interest account. In the books of here, interest will be income for drawer, and that is why it is credited. You can see drawings account debit, drawing will be debtor for drawer, and to interest account. Interest is credited because it is income from for drawer. For drawing, it is an expense. So interest account debit to drawers account. So being interest due, interest will be expense for drawing and drawer will be creditor for drawing. Then receiving payment or part payment. Cash oblique bank account debit to drawings account. Here cash will be received, so cash will be debited and drawing will be credited. Then in the books of drawing, drawers account debit to cash oblique bank account. That means drawer will be debited, and as cash is paid by drawing, cash goes out, cash and bank account will be credited. Then drawing and acceptance of new bill. It will be same as we pass the entry at the time of original bill, drawing of original bill. Bills receivable account debit to drawings account. It will be bills receivable for drawer and bills payable for drawing. So bills receivable account debit to drawings account. Then in the books of drawing, drawers account debit to bills payable account. And there are some different ways to pay interest, part payment, and acceptance of new bill. Which are those different ways? Let us see. Amount of interest paid in cash. Interest may be paid in cash, or maybe it will be added in the new bill, or we can say renewed bill, new bill drawn and accepted for full amount. That means original principal amount plus interest, or part payment including interest, new bill drawn and accepted for the balance amount. Here, when interest is not paid in cash, in that time interest is added in the bill, and with that payment, with that interest amount plus principal amount, bill is prepared. Now, third, part payment excluding interest, new bill drawn and accepted for the balance amount along with interest. Here, part payment excluding interest. That means there will be no interest will be shown in that bill. It will be excluding interest. Only principal amount will be shown in that bill. Then retirement of bill. Before that, let me explain it for my Marathi medium friends. मित्रांनो, इथं आपल्याला काही जर्नल एंट्रीज पाहायच्या आहेत. याच्यामध्ये कॅन्सलेशन ऑफ बिल, ओरिजिनल बिल, त्याच्या वेळेस ड्रॉविज अकाउंट डेबिट टू बिल्स रिसिवेबल आहे, टू बँक, टू बिल सेंट फॉर कलेक्शन, टू एंडोर्सीज अकाउंट. आणि सेम टाइम ड्रॉवी जो आहे तो काय एंट्री करणार आहे, त्यासाठी बिल्स पेबल डेबिट टू ड्रॉवर. ड्रॉवर परत तिथे क्रेडिटर झालेला आहे. त्यानंतर इंटरेस्ट ड्यू ज्या वेळेस होत आहे त्यावेळेस ड्रॉवर काय एंट्री करेल, ड्रॉविज अकाउंट डेबिट टू इंटरेस्ट, म्हणजे इंटरेस्टला तिथं क्रेडिट दिलंय कारण ड्रॉवरचं ते इन्कम आहे. ड्रॉवी काय एंट्री करणार, इंटरेस्ट अकाउंट डेबिट टू टू ड्रॉवर्स अकाउंट. इंटरेस्ट जो आहे तो ड्रॉवीसाठी एक्सपेन्स आहे. त्यानंतर पार्ट पेमेंट घेण्यासाठी कॅश ऑब्लिक बँक अकाउंट डेबिट टू ड्रॉवीज अकाउंट, अशी एंट्री ड्रॉवर करणार. म्हणजेच कॅश त्याला मिळणार आणि ड्रॉवी हा क्रेडिट बॅलन्स, ड्रॉवीचा क्रेडिट बॅलन्स असतो. त्यानंतर ड्रॉवर्स अकाउंट डेबिट, ड्रॉवी एंट्री करणार ड्रॉवर्स अकाउंट डेबिट टू कॅश ऑब्लिक बँक अकाउंट. कॅश आणि बँक, कॅश त्यांनी पेड केली, अमाऊंट पेड केली म्हणून कॅश आणि बँकला क्रेडिट तिथं देणार आहे. न्यू बिल ज्या वेळेस ड्रॉन केलं जातं त्यावेळेस सेम एंट्रीज असतात, बिल्स रिसिवेबल अकाउंट डेबिट टू ड्रॉवीज अकाउंट. आणि ड्रॉवी काय एंट्री करणार, ड्रॉवर्स अकाउंट डेबिट टू बिल्स पेबल अकाउंट. इथं काय वेगवेगळ्या आपल्याला वेज आहेत इंटरेस्ट आणि पेमेंट संदर्भात. तिथे कधी कधी इंटरेस्ट सेपरेट दिलं जातं आणि राहिलेल्या अमाऊंटसाठी तिथं बिल ड्रॉ केलं जातं. कधी कधी इन्क्लुडिंग इंटरेस्ट इन्क्लुडिंग बिल तिथं ड्रॉ केलं जातं, रिन्यू केलं जातं. कधी कधी इंटरेस्ट सोडून तिथं बिल रिन्यू केलं जातं. आफ्टर दॅट रिटायरमेंट ऑफ bill under rebate. Before that, let us see that what do you mean by retirement. Retirement of bill under rebate. Now retirement means to make a payment of that bill before due date, before maturity of that bill, making payment of the bill before maturity of bill. That means drawee pays the bill, amount of the bill to drawer before due date. And that is why drawer may give drawee some rebate, or we can say concession, or we can say discount to drawee. So drawer allows some discount or rebate to the drawee for an expired period, because drawee is paying money before time, before due date. And that is why drawer can allow some rebate to drawee in this case. मित्रांनो, इथं रिटायरमेंट ऑफ बिल म्हणजे काय, तर बिलाची जी मुदत आहे त्या मुदतीपूर्वी बिलाचे पैसे अदा करणे, त्याला आपण काय म्हणणार आहे, रिटायरमेंट ऑफ बिल अंडर रिबेट. आता रिबेट म्हणजे काय, रिबेट ही एक प्रकारची सूट आहे, त्याला आपण डिस्काउंट पण म्हणू शकतो. ड्रॉवर काय करणार आहे, ड्रॉवरला मुदत पूर्वी पैसे मिळाल्याबद्दल ड्रॉवर काय करणार आहे, ड्रॉवीला काही डिस्काउंट किंवा रिबेट देणार आहे, काही सूट तिथं देणार आहे. आणि रिबेट इज अन एक्सपेन्स टू द ड्रॉवर अँड इन्कम टू द ड्रॉवर. rebate given by drawer, it will be expense to drawer, it will be debited to profit and loss account to the of the drawer, and in case of drawee it will be income and it will be credited to P&L account. There are some specimen journal entries for, you can say, for retirement. Let us see in the books of drawer and in the books of drawee. In the books of drawer, at the time of retirement of bill, cash oblique bank account debit, because cash comes in for drawer. Then rebate or discount account debit, because it is an expense for drawer. To bills receivable account. Now bills receivable will be no more bills receivable for drawer here. It will be not appear in balance sheet. Being bill returned and rebate allowed. In the books of drawee, the reverse entry will be there, because drawee is going to pay the amount. So bills payable account debit, there will be no bills payable appear in liability side. Then to cash oblique bank account, cash goes out from drawing, and to rebate oblique discount account, because rebate or discount will be income for drawing. And that is why it is credited. Being our acceptance retired and rebate received. Now, मित्रांनो, इथं आपण रिटायरमेंट जे आहे हे आताच पाहिलं की रिटायरमेंट म्हणजे काय, मुदतपूर्व पैसे देणे. आणि त्यासाठी आपल्याला इथं जर्नल एंट्री आपण पाहिलेली आहे की ड्रॉवर काय एंट्री करणार, कॅश ऑब्लिक बँक अकाउंट डेबिट, रिबेट ऑब्लिक डिस्काउंट अकाउंट डेबिट टू बिल्स रिसिवेबल, बिकॉज कॅश कम्स इन, कॅश त्याच्याकडे आलेले आहे, रिबेट हे त्यासाठी एक्सपेन्स आहे, आणि टू बिल्स रिसिवेबल. ड्रॉवी काय करणार, बिल्स पेबल अकाउंट डेबिट टू कॅश ऑब्लिक बँक, कारण कॅश पेड केली आहे, आणि रिबेट हे टू रिबेट अकाउंट, हे रिबेट हे त्याच्यासाठी ड्रॉवीसाठी इन्कम असल्यामुळे त्यांनी क्रेडिट त्याला दिलेलं आहे. आफ्टर दॅट insolvency of drawing. Insolvency, sometimes when liabilities of a person are more than assets and the person is not in the position to pay off his liabilities, is known as insolvent person. And in this case, when the drawee is declared as insolvent by the court, bills accepted by him will be dishonored. In this case, the bills will be dishonored. And in this case, the entry for cancellation of bill will be passed. We have just now seen the cancellation entry of bill when it is dishonored. Now, insolvency means drawee is unable to pay the amount because he is declared as insolvent by the court. Drawer may receive some amount from the private estate of his of drawee. It is called as final amount, and amount which is not recovered or not recoverable is written off by the drawer. That is bad debt for drawer, and at the same time it will be due to not paid, it will be shown to deficiency account of drawing. मित्रांनो, इथं इन्सॉल्वन्सी म्हणजे काय, तर इन्सॉल्वन्सी म्हणजे ज्या वेळेस ड्रॉवी पैसे देण्यास समर्थ नसतो, तो पैसे देऊ शकत नाही, त्यावेळेस बिल डिझॉनर्ड होतं, आणि डिझॉनरची एंट्री काय होते ती याच्या आधीच आपण पाहिलेली आहे. आणि इन दॅट केस ड्रॉवर जो आहे त्याला जी काही अमाऊंट मिळेल ड्रॉवीकडून त्याला फायनल डिव्हिडंड म्हणतात, आणि ड्रॉवरचे जे पैसे बुडालेले आहेत त्याला तो बुडीत खाते म्हणून, बॅड डेप्स म्हणून तो राईट ऑफ करतो, आणि जे पैसे दिलेले नाही ड्रॉवीने ते डेफिशियन्सी अकाउंटला तो टाकून देतो. फॉर दॅट पर्पज we have to see some specimen journal entries in the books of drawer and drawee. Cancellation of old bill, drawee's account debit to bills receivable, to bank, or to bill sent for collection to endorsee's account. In the books of drawee, bills payable account debit to drawer's account. When final dividend is received and bad debts written off, cash bank account debit, bad debts account debit to drawee's account. And in the books of drawee, drawer's account debit to cash oblique bank account and to deficiency account. So here we have seen some specimen journal entries. Dear friends, we have studied today retirement of will, renewal of will, and some specimen journal entries, how to pass it. We are going to study or solve one practical example about all these situations, but we have to see next lecture for that. So stay safe and bye till then.